You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Can you give me an exclusive? Who else is gonna be on Ricky's Verse Fest too?
I want to see. Honestly, I want to see Myverse and Hustle. Like, I just think Myverse versus Miss Hustle. I think it's just a dope battle. I think Myverse deserves to be on that card.
Right.
I think Hustle is top 3 female battle rappers of all time. So
Right.
I really think that her, as the vet, and Myverse as the upcomer.
A lot of people want to see Myverse versus Jazz.
A lot of people do.
A lot of people want to see that.
I'm not against that, but in terms of Jazz's schedule and who, like, when we was at the last event, Hustle was like, I would battle her. Like, Hustle, just because Hustle's not scared of nothing. Like, a lot of people say, oh, she duck. Hustle don't duck anybody. Hustle does stuff when she does things. She's very arrogant, but it's good for her because, you know, when she goes on stage, she doesn't disappoint. So when I was at the last event, Hustle said that basically that she's dope. She's like, I'll fuck with her. Like, I would eventually, you know, be interested. Not saying that it's locked in or nothing like that, but I know Hustle's not scared of competition, and I think her and Myverse would be dope. With the Jazz situation, I think it'll definitely happen, but Jazz doesn't have anything scheduled to probably the end of the year.
I was about to say, so what are we looking at for Jazz?
Well, in terms of battling right now, like, there's nobody really come out. A lot of people say E-Heart, which I have a lot of respect for E-Heart, but as of right now, like, we just focus on the music, and there's a lot of opportunities leading up. So right now, you probably won't see Jazz till earliest October.
Boo.
I mean,
That's only because Jazz is one of my favorites.
No, Jazz is one of my favorites too. So, like, I want to see it too. But to be honest with you, it's just focusing on this tape, getting it together, and it's a lot of pressure as a battle rapper putting out a tape, and you don't want to just put anything out. And you know, it's for 2 things. She's a woman, which is not easy, and 2,
You hear that, Jazz?
no, it's true. When you're a musician, people look at women. Like, come on, how many more males are in the industry in terms of music as opposed to females? And if you're not a woman that's showing your ass and tits, you don't really get that much respect. You know, it's very rare when you see a 3D Nati who's phenomenal.
Right.
You know what I mean? Jazz, but you know, 3D Nati's already established herself.
She's already built.
Jazz is trying to make that establishment, but she's coming from battle rap, so you got the stigma of being a battle rapper,
You got to cross over.
and the fact that you're a woman. So it's 2 big obstacles. So our first project has to be perfect. I mean, we already have the format. We have the theme of the tape. We have some good records. We actually got a record coming with 3D Nati as well. So shout out to 3D. That's my sis. So there's a lot of different things you're going to see in this project that you're not going to expect from Jazz. And when it drops, it's going to be crazy. But that's basically the focus. And then, you know, if E-Heart's on the menu, we'll make it happen. I got a lot of respect for E-Heart. I think E-Heart's another one, top 3, top 5 ever. She's probably the most underrated battle rapper out there. So,
Right.
you know, I mean, I would love to have it. I would love to make it happen.
All right. Well, we definitely look forward to that.
Click the button, click the button. Click the button.
We the best on tour.
We did that. Arsenal live in Miami. I live in New Jersey. We did that. We met up at least twice. We did that. Them niggas live together. And we just sturdied them.
There's one more judge.